Hey guys, today we are going to learn about ethical hacking. Um, this series is going to be two parts: introduction one and introduction two. The episode one or episode two. Uh, because the introduction part will be much. It will be some lengthy part. So I divided this into two parts. So what is ethical hacking and why we need ethical hacking? For that, I am going to give some normal information why we should learn ethical hacking. What are the reasons to learn ethical hacking? Is there any opportunities are available in the market, or what is the packages, and how the work is going to be, and is it valuable for us or not? This is entire the this content is will be clarified in the episode 1 and episode 2. It means why we should be a ethical hackers, why we should be a cybersecurity analyst, why we should learn cybersecurity. So these things we are going to cover now. See guys, this is the front wallpaper you are seeing. I think report. Only 3 out of top 100 airports pass cyber security checks. Means 3 out of 100. See how much the cyber security they are taking. Taking the security of their networks and their websites and servers. Only 3 out of 100 airports was passed in the cyber security test. See that much vulnerability is there in the market. So some attackers, what they do attacks on the this type of websites and this type of servers, and they gain the access and they can do anything and they can sell data and everything. These things will be happen. When it happen, they definitely need the cyber security experts. If one person, one company get affected with this attack, obviously everybody should take their position to secure. So that is a way the cyber security is daily going to increase the value in the market, because the attacks is increasing very much, very highly. So in the same way, the ethical hackers or cybersecurity analysts or cybersecurity engineers, the network cybersecurity analysts, or whatever there may be, the security engineers, they all may need to protect their resources in the organization. For that reason, the cybersecurity is must for every company. It should be there in every company. That's the reason every company is trying to recruit with the high package, not with the low package. With the high package, it is giving preference to the security people. See, this is another post. Hackers exploited Twitter bug to find linked phone numbers of users. This is the Twitter is the one of the biggest company which we cannot which is very secure and which we cannot um, hope that it will be hacked. So see, there may be some bugs. Twitter is a highly very secure company. It is very secure, and so many cybersecurity experts are working on the company to prevent the attacks. But there will be some bug anywhere in the software, in the on the front or user interface or back end, whatever it may be. But every company is somewhat little bit vulnerable. For that reason, the company need the cyber security people to protect their resources. See, this is the Saudi prince allegedly hacked world's richest man Jeff Bezos using WhatsApp. See, using WhatsApp, he was hacked. What is the reason? WhatsApp is one of the best social media application which is be everyone mobile phone, and everyone mobile phone it is in the some phones it is default. Everybody is using WhatsApp. There is nobody is there like they are not using. Maybe they are not using, but they may use some other applications. So through that WhatsApp he was hacked. Means WhatsApp is not vulnerable here. Somewhat mistake is done by the person who is installing that application, and who is he don't know, or he may he may be in the hurry, or he may see something content, he may be installing, or he may do something in the personal level on the WhatsApp, what the content of hackers have sent to him, to the his WhatsApp message, to the WhatsApp messenger. So that time he may click it, the malware will be installed in his phone, and the entire data will be stolen from his phone. This type of things is happening. This type of things is happening in the real time environment. I am not saying with my own words. It is showing by the one of the best uh, websites and cybersecurity news experts. For their resource, I am saying it is not my own. I am not saying that I am saying that these are vulnerable. No, there is a proof. There is a proof of vulnerabilities. These are the things happening. These are not big issues, but there may be some other big issues, and each and every application, each and every website, each and every software, there is a vulnerability. Through that vulnerability, hackers is trying to find the find the data and store the data and destroy the software. Whatever they need, they will do that. So to protect that resources, the cyber security experts, this is about why we need for organization. These are the reasons. That's why they are trying to hire us. So there is a good career in the cybersecurity field, and good packages are they are giving the good packages. And if you have an interest in the cybersecurity field, you will be the one of the best cybersecurity expert. If you are interested, if you are trying to find the bugs, and if you are trying to fix that bugs, just enough, you will be the one of the best expert in the cybersecurity field. For with your interest, you have to be a cybersecurity expert. So next, this is one thing. Over 2,000 WordPress sites hacked to propagate scam campaigns. See, the WordPress site is the CMS content management website. From last so many years, I have been seeing the cybersecurity news, and I found in the some vulnerabilities are in the WordPress plugins. Through that vulnerabilities, hackers are trying to hack the database or hack the website. So these are the things is happening here. That's why the website, to protect the website, to protect the server, to protect the network, to protect the software applications, whatever is running in the uh, present field, in the present world, for that we have to protect, and we have to prevent attacks from the outside. These are the things by the cybersecurity experts will do. See, this is another thing. Cyber criminals are selling access to company network to make quick money. See, cyber criminals means those who take the data from the without the permission of the company, and they will hack the uh, system, they will hack the database, and they will hack the software, and they will take the data, phone numbers, credit card details, and usernames, and Gmail IDs, whatever they need. They will take the data and they will sell into the clients, and they will get the uh, quick money. These are the things are happening. To prevent for these things, we need for the organization. So friends, now introduction to the ethical hacking. Now we have seen why the ethical hackers need for the organization, why the cybersecurity experts need for the organizations, why the network engineers need for the organizations, why the security analysts or the security administrators need for the organization. These are the things is happening. So that's why we need for the organization to protect from the attackers. So now we come here to introduction to ethical hacking. What is ethical hacking? See, what is ethical hacking? I will read it, and you may understand. I will tell that. Hacking can be defined as an intrusion into someone's health system or network by exploiting the vulnerability without the prior permission of the owner. Hacking is done mostly for the sake of fun, and also to cause financial loss. but there is always intention to cause harm. Hackers is highly skilled person who has good knowledge of programming, operating system application and networking. Malicious hacking is always illegal and should not be encouraged. Here, what is hacking means? In the simple way, without consent of the person of that system, you hack it, you enter the username and password and you have taken the data. Or without the consent of the person, without the consent of that person, you hacked the database and taken the data from the database and you so you sold the data to the some other uh, persons who need for the data. So hackers are it means without prior permission of the owner, taking the data is called hacking. Actually, there may be for doing that thing, they may be get the financial loss, or they may be get the harm for the software. Hackers may do the harm for the software also. You may take the data and they will destroy the data. This thing can be done after hacking. But hackers have good knowledge in the programming. They will have the good knowledge programming and the operating systems and applications and network. They should know the operating systems like Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. These are things they will know. In the Windows, they know what is Windows, how it will work. Or Linux, they know what are the distributions are there in the Linux, which version is very useful, which is using, which is vulnerable, or which is not. And Mac OS, they will also know how the Mac OS will work. These things they will have. And but hacking is not legal in any way. Hacking is illegal in the entire nation, in the entire world. But we should be careful from the hackers. This is about the hacking. Next, what is ethical hacking? Here comes the part is ours. What is ethical hacking? Ethical hacking is a process to identify vulnerabilities to ensure to show system security by using the hacking tools, tricks, and techniques. It focuses on simulating methods using by attackers to verify the existence of exploitable vulnerabilities in the system security. See, ethical hackers, what they do, they in the real time they will try to find the vulnerabilities in the network or the system or the softwares or the applications or websites. And if they found the vulnerabilities, they try to do the attack with the permission of the concerned person, and they try to do the attack. And if it is exploitable, then if it is there any data is getting leaked or is data is getting is able to hack it by the attacks, so he immediately patch that vulnerability and secure that application is his responsibility. So he is the person who is ethical hacker. He try to prevent always attacks from the outside. And next, who are hackers? See, here is a part of hackers. We already uh, learn. We already know what is hacking. See, who are hackers? These are slight different. Hackers are intelligent individuals who spend enormous amount of time exploring computing resources like network, website, mobile devices, and etc. Hackers have the good knowledge in the programming, network operating system. These all things we have already seen before. So those persons are hackers, and they try to take the data without permission of the concerned person of the organization. Who are ethical hackers? See, what is ethical hacking is different, and who are ethical hacker is different. Ethical hacker is an expert to the computer internal and networking concepts who tries to find out potential vulnerabilities of the target systems before hacker could use without actually doing any harm of the information system on behalf of the owner of the IT assets. See here the what is ethical hacker and what is ethical hacking and who are ethical hacker. These both are similar, but there is a slight difference is there. Ethical hacker also prevent that and ethical prevent the find the vulnerabilities and prevent the attacks, and ethical hacker also he do the we do the we find the vulnerabilities and do the patches and do the simulated attacks on the vulnerability and try to get the access. These all things we'll do in the behalf of the owners and the IT assets, because ethical hackers have to take the permission from the organization heads, organization head owners and the IT people, those who are maintaining the IT, they should take permission and then they will try. He will try to attack and he will gain the access, or he have to patch the system. This is about poor ethical hacker. Next, skills of hackers. A hacker is an expert in the field of network, operating system, applications, programming, scripting, and database. If you want to be a hacker, if you want to be an ethical hacker, you should know networking knowledge. You should know networking knowledge. You should know operating systems knowledge. You should know the applications. You should know at least one or two programming language. You should know scripting, and you should know the database, how the database will work, what are the databases are available. So here is networking. In our series, there is one networking concept is there. Then in the networking concept, you are able to understand what is networking, what type of networking, what is OSI layer, and what are the IP addresses, and how the classes is divided, how the TCP, UDP, ICMP packets will travel, and what are the differences of each of them. These things will be covered in the networking concepts, networking basic concepts. So operating system, hackers should have the this. If you want to be an expert in the ethical hacker, means if you want, you should be think like a hacker to prevent the attacks from the hackers. So you should have the good knowledge in the networking and operating systems, applications, programming. Programming means at least one programming language. You should just understand. You should not be the professional. You have to be understand what program they have written for the in the application. So you should be the good knowledge in the scripting. It is not necessary, but it is better if you have the good knowledge in the scripting or the programming. You should have the good knowledge in the database, MySQL, Oracle, and SQL. These are the different types of databases that are available in the market. On those databases, you should have at least minimum knowledge to know what are the attacks on the which database is exposing, which database is more vulnerable or which is not. So this is about the hacker skills. Types of hacker. Here it's a comes part is there are two different types of hackers are available. Structured hackers, unstructured hackers. Structured hackers means the persons who have good knowledge, who is professional in the field. And unstructured hackers means who is not professional. Means who is they don't know how to protect themselves and they try to do attack. So they are interested, but they are not in that way in that professional. They easily caught by the police or someone. So they are not they have interest, but they are not perfectly hackers. So there are different types of hackers. There are two different types of hackers: structure and unstructured. See, structures is a procedural approach. They have the good knowledge in the programming, operating applications, and networking. This these are professional hackers and create their own tools. They will create their own tools for hacking. They are very careful and they know the government laws also. There are three qualifications for the structure hackers: black hat hacker, white hat hacker, and grey hat hacker. What are the classes? What is this class I have taken in detail class? In the outside, you may see that there is a types of hackers is black hat hacker, white hat hacker, grey hat hacker. But there is before that there will be a structure and unstructured. After that there will be a black hat hacker and the white hat hacker and grey hat hacker. See, white hat hacker means is a purely a guy like us to prevent the attacks. The black hat hacker means is a purely a guy who want to destroy or steal the data to sell and make the money. Is clear and straightforward. White hat hacker also clear and straightforward. But comes to the part grey hat hacker. Grey hat hacker is not that much uh, safe for the organization or society. because they act like white hat and they act like black hat. If is there any uh, possibility to stole the data, he will stole. If it is there any vulnerabilities find, he want to patch, he will find patch. After seeing the data, he may sell in the dark web. He may sell to the persons who is there. So grey hat hacker is not trusted hackers. They have two qualities, black hat and white hat. These people are very dangerous compared to black hat and white hat. White hat is purely for the secure purpose. Black hat is purely for the hacking and destroying the things. The grey hat is sometimes he will secure, sometimes he will destroy. He is a person. So next comes to the unstructured hackers. See, unstructured hackers have basic knowledge of. They have the basic knowledge. They are like script kiddies. They have the basic knowledge in the operating systems, applications, and networking. Beginners use the tools. After those who structure hackers created tools, they will use the tools, which they by using the tools they will try to attack the attacks and try to take the data from the website. These they do not have much knowledge and much experience in the hacking field. So these people are they are very interested in the hacking, but they are not that much level uh, professional in the hacking field. See, this is types of hackers. Here, this is the other definition of types of hacker. That is structure, and structure is one thing, and the types of hacker is one thing. See, black hat, white hat, and grey hat we already learned. There is a suicide hackers, script kiddies, cyber terrorist activities. See, the suicide hackers, we have already learned about black hat, white hat, grey hat, and I am going to the suicide hackers. Suicide hackers who aim to shut down the critical infrastructure for the cause are not worried about the facing punishment. They are suicide hackers. They suicide themselves life. So they don't care about what the punishment will be after doing the attack. These are the suicide hackers. The script kiddies and unskilled hackers who compromise the systems by running scripts, tools and software developed by real hackers. These are script kiddies. They are just kids in the hacking field. And cyber terrorists. This is the these hackers are also very dangerous. Individuals with hacking skills, motivated religious and political beliefs, create fear by the large-scale distributions of the computer network. And hacktivists. Hacktivists, the hackers who promote a political agenda by hacking, especially by defacing the disabling the websites. Means activists come in the part of the politics. When the politics is running, the election movements is running, they try to destroy or hack the against party members website, and against party members website should be hacked or the destroyed or trying to do the denial of service attack, and these are the things will come in the elections movement. So whatever elections wherever it may be, but the activities work is to do these things. This is the now it is coming very popular. So next, why ethical hacking is necessary. Already we know the hacker is necessary for the finding the vulnerabilities and trying to attack and try patch the vulnerabilities. The ethical hackers needs to think like malicious hackers. This is the one thing. Ethical hackers is necessary to defending against malicious hackers attempts by anticipating methods that they can use to break into the system. To fight against cyber crimes, for that the ethical hacking is necessary. To protect information and getting into wrong hands, for that the ethical hacking is necessary. Build defense mechanism that avoid hackers from the penetrating to the our organization or the way that we are working or where the resources. For that is the ethical hacking is necessary. For that ethical hacking is necessary. To test the organization infrastructure security, for that the ethical hacker is necessary. See, the ethical hacker, the level of importance in the organization. Steps to perform ethical hacking. There are some steps is there. Reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, clearing tracks. These are the steps the ethical hacker to perform. Reconnaissance means it's a pre-attack phase. It's a pre-attack phase to the target or the employees, clients or the employees operating employees operating systems and networks to try to try to gain some means it means the or is try to see whether this is work this work organization, what the organization is, how many clients are there, what operating systems they are using, what are the networks, and what how many systems they are using. These are the analysis part will be done in the reconnaissance stage. The pre-plan is a pre-attack phase. So next, after getting these things, you will try to scan. You will try to scan the network, try to enter the network. After is a phase immediately preceding the attack. There is attack uses by the dealing gathering during the reconnaissance to identify specific vulnerability. The reconnaissance times he will find the vulnerabilities. An attacker can gather critical network infrastructure such as mapping of the net system. He will map the system, routers and firewalls by using the sample tools and such standard Windows utility and threshold. He will do some reconnaissance and then try to scan the network and try to find the traffic, how it is going, how many firewalls is there, what it is going through the trace route only. So then he try to gain the access. After doing the scanning, he find the vulnerabilities. Then he try to hack the systems. In the phase which real hacker occurs, attackers use vulnerabilities identified during the reconnaissance and scanning. When he found the vulnerabilities, he tried to gain access to the target system network, gaining access in the target system locally over the LAN or over the internet. This thing. Then maintain access. After when he got the access through the vulnerability, he tried to maintain the access, and then he will take the data and he will install some virus, and he will install anything whatever he may virus malware in the system, and he will remove his evidence from that system, and he will erase everything whatever he how he entered in that system, how he scanned, how he taken backdoor, and how he entered. He will remove everything. This is the part will be done by the hacker. This is the part. So here is the part is the vulnerability. He found the vulnerability and then he hacked it. So ours is main aim is to the cybersecurity experts is try to prevent that prevent that attack and try to patch that vulnerability. This is the thing we have to do. So guys, this is about the part one introduction class about the ethical hacking. Then we are going to learn next level part 2. There we are going to be a continue introduction part in the part 2. Okay, thank you.